Someone give us a wand so we can obliviate ourselves. Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Harry Potter moments even Potterheads hate. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we won't just be looking at the differences between the books and the films, but also all the worst things the films brought to the table that nobody asked for.
Take my hand.
Number 10, Harry's eye colour, various movies. If we had a penny for every time Harry is told he has his mother's eyes, we'd be giving even J.K. Rowling a run for her money.
I recognised you immediately. Not by your scar, by your eyes. They're your mother, Lily's.
While actor Daniel Radcliffe tried green contacts to match the book's description, a bad reaction reportedly brought that plan to an end.
But you look so like your father. Except your eyes. You have my mother's eyes.
However, in the films, Harry's eyes are still a talking point. But there's just one problem. Daniel Radcliffe has blue eyes, but Ellie Mae Darcy Alden, who plays the young version of Lily, actually has brown eyes.
You look very like your father. Except for the eyes, of course. You have your...
My mother's eyes, yeah.
The studios kept quiet on exactly how this mistake was missed, but the fans certainly clocked it.
You have your mother's eyes.
Number 9, the Quidditch World Cup, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. For anyone who's read the books, the Quidditch World Cup finals and the fourth instalment sound like the place to be.
Well, kids, welcome to the Quidditch World Cup.
The ultimate Quidditch celebration, it proved a nail-biting game with plenty of theatrics, magical creatures, and all with Ludo Bagman providing the commentary. Complete with mascots performances, it could have been such a spectacular movie scene.
Here come the Bulgarians!
So, it's a shame we didn't get to actually see any of it. In the books, Bagman claims people will be talking about the final for years. In the movies, not so much.
Let the match begin!
Number 8, Dudley's last scene, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. We know that the Dursleys were never the warmest of hosts to Harry, but as they pack up to leave Privet Drive, they don't even bother to say goodbye.
Come on, Dudley, hurry up!
In the books, their exit is far more satisfying as Dudley shakes Harry's hand and tells him that he doesn't think he's a waste of space.
I don't think you're a waste of space.
While this is Dudley's moment of redemption and the foundations for what we later learn is a warmer relationship between the cousins as adults, it's a touching and heartfelt moment that, in the films, was reduced to only a deleted scene that didn't make the final cut.
I don't understand. Isn't he coming with us?
Who?
Harry.
Absolutely not.
Number 7, Ron and the House Elves, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Hermione really should have handed out spew leaflets and badges to the Harry Potter creative team, given that the plight of the House Elves was all but axed from the film franchise.
Not to be rude or anything, but this isn't a great time for me to have a house elf in my bedroom.
Oh, yes, sir. Dobby understands.
Dobby is grossly underused in general, Creature just grumbles in the background, and where on earth are Winky and the rest of the Hogwarts kitchen elves?
He ordered Creature to destroy it, but no matter how hard Creature tried, he could not do it.
What's more, it's hard not to cringe at Ron's dismissive attitude toward the elves in the books and the films. Although this storyline does partly show Ron's character growth, it's one of the less commendable traits from Harry's best friend.
Master Weasley, so good to see you again.
We can try this.
Number 6, The Maze, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Another missed opportunity for the CGI team, the maze is arguably the most exciting task in the entire Triwizard tournament. In the books. Filled with weird obstacles and dangerous creatures, including blast-ended Scroot, Boggart, a Sphinx and an Acromantula, it's the wizarding world at its wildest. Alas, we can only imagine how visually thrilling this section could have been, because what we actually get is kinda disappointing. In the movie, the biggest threats come when the hedges that make up the maze either move or attack people. It should have been fantastic, instead it fell frustratingly flat.
Thanks. No problem.
Number 5, The Potions Puzzle, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. As per the first Potter book, in their quest to find the Philosopher's Stone, our heroes get themselves trapped in a room, forced to solve a logic riddle as their only hope of getting out.
What's this all about? I don't know.
In terms of tasks between them and the stone, this is Hermione's opportunity to shine, but disappointingly, it's completely omitted from the film. While Harry and Ron use their magical abilities during the other challenges, Hermione's only important contribution is reminding the boys not to struggle against the Devil's Snare. She's already on her way to becoming the brightest witch of their age, but apparently there's no time to show off her skills here.
You don't suppose this is going to be like real wizard's chess, do you?
Number 4, Wormtail's Death, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Let her go. Shut up. Get back. You, Goblin, come with me.
There was a great scene of poetic justice in the way Rowling wrote Wormtail's death for the books.
Thank you.
In a moment of mercy, he loosens his grip on Harry, but his silver hand, which was gifted by Voldemort, senses the move as betrayal, turns on him and chokes him to death. All in, it feels far more fitting and satisfying than the pathetic non-ending we're given in the movie series at Malfoy Manor. Dobby simply stuns him before he can even reach Harry, and the friends make their escape, leaving the unconscious Pettigrew on the floor. Accio, a better death scene, please?
Who gets his wand?
Number 3, the Harry-Ginny love story, various movies. For fans, it's an all but universal truth that book Ginny is superior to film Ginny, and most are on board with her romance with Harry, as Rowling wrote it.
Hello.
Book Ginny's smart, funny, brave, and she's as tough as nails. Film Ginny, though, is presented as more of a background character, who's never really given the chance to show any of that personality.
See? You never know what you'll find up here.
And so, in the movies, the Harry-Ginny relationship is as awkward as it is mismatched. One reread of the books and you'll spot the signs that they were obviously meant to be together, but the films just don't capture it.
Morning.
Number 2, Dumbledore's Funeral, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Dumbledore's greatness is played up a lot in the books and films, so it was more than a little surprising when his on-screen funeral didn't really happen, especially as Rowling dedicated a whole chapter of Half-Blood Prince to it. We're told in the books that people from all walks of the wizarding world came to pay their respects. But in the film, the actual funeral scene is cut. Yes, the moment when everyone at Hogwarts lit their wands was pretty emotional, but it still seems a fairly hurried send-off for the inimitable headmaster. Number 1, Voldemort's Death, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. For all those wasted opportunities for the CGI team we've already mentioned, here is a scene nobody asked for. Rowling made a deliberate point of making Voldemort's death in the books very ordinary. He collapses, and he dies, just like any mere mortal would. For some, the final showdown in the film is unnecessarily flashy. But the worst comes when the Elder Wand chooses Harry, and Voldemort just disintegrates into lots of tiny little shreds. Supposedly showing that he's nothing but a hollow shell, it misses the point of stripping him of his Dark Lord status, and amounts to quite the anticlimax for the iconic villain. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.